Welcome to Great Smoky Mountains National Park. This is your view today. This is normally a gorgeous view, and I'm sorry that it's so socked in. I'll try to do a picture overlaid on this to show you what it would look like in late summer. This is a stretch I've done many times. I'm probably, 2.5 miles in or so, making my way up to Shuckstack Fire Tower, which there's no point in even going up there today. I've been up there probably a dozen times and climbed to the top of the tower. Again, I'll share some pictures of what it should look like, but that's what it would look like today. Thought it was going to stop raining for just a second, but no. But this is why I love my umbrella. I have it attached here to my shoulder strap, and this is a Gossamer Gear umbrella, and I'll leave the link for it below with the attachment system. It rocks. I mean, I'm still getting wet. You can't not get wet when it rains like this all day. Rain gear really is to keep you warm, like a rain jacket, and I've got a rain skirt on here by Z-Packs, but I'm still wet underneath because I'm sweating. So anyway, it is what it is. I like rainy day hikes. So I feel like I've been grinning from ear to ear for the last mile because I was sitting there at the Gregory Ridge, Bald, I can't remember which trail, junction, having a stack, and all of a sudden my friend Nick walked up. Met Nick on the very first day as we were both summiting Springer at this very same time. And then we camped together on the second night, and he is now in a little tramley with a guy named John, who I camped with the second night. They're both Marines, and Dylan, who is the guy that in the very beginning held a tree or came back to a tree to make sure I got through it okay, the obstacle of it. So they're all here in the Smokies, and I'm so excited. I thought they were light years ahead of me by now. I told them, I said, I thought you'd be in Virginia by now. But I'm going to push on to Spence Field Shelter tonight. I think that's where they're going to stay. So I've got about probably 8-ish more miles to go to get there, and loving this day. So that's Molly's Ridge Shelter. They cover them up with tarps in the front in the winter, the Park Service does, just to give you a little more insulation, which is nice. There was a rescue at one of the shelters, Double Springs Gap, which is several miles from here, the other night. National Guard, I think, had to hoist somebody out and take them to an emergency room. It sounded like cold-related injuries, probably hypothermia is my guess, to be evacuated that quickly like that. Smokies are no joke. People underestimate them all the time. Muddy, muddy trail now. I've slid and slipped several times. I cannot believe I've not fallen yet. But so far, so good. But I'm seeing a lot of skid marks from, I'm going to call them the 3 Muska veterans up ahead. This is called rock tripe lichen, and you can eat it. You can boil it and eat it. There's more right over there. It's a survival food. This is not something you're going to find at a 4-star Michelin restaurant, like morels and the like, and ramps, as you'll also find in the Smokies, which are not allowed to forage, by the way, the ramps anyway. But yeah, rock tripe lichen. I think it was used as a survival food by Civil War soldiers and indigenous people. So just a little fun fact about me, if you're following this channel just because the algorithm led you here and you don't know. I moved here for this park in 1997. I was a fresh grad out of Auburn University's veterinary school, terrified of becoming a vet and actually being out on my own. And I wanted to through hike the trail then. I mentioned this on the first day of my hike because I think that backpacking is probably what saved my sanity during the rigor of vet school. It was really tough, emotionally as much as mentally. But anyway, moved to Waynesville, North Carolina, got my first job. Felt like that was good enough for then. I could put the AT Thru hike on hold, but I've had the Smokies in my backyard this whole time, and boy, they've seen me through a lot. I've hiked all the trails. I don't even know how many times now, 4? Maybe I'm at 5, I don't remember. At least 4. I love this park.